Hi everybody, this is CJ. Today I will share with you my tier list that I'm going to make, especially for my guild mates, but of course it is available to everyone as well. And before I start this video, I want to mention that this tier list is only and only my personal opinion. All of you can feel free to play whatever class you like, but yeah, this tier list that I'm about to make is a little bit special because it is there are many other reasons that I will put into consideration, and you'll know why later on. Okay, yeah. So let's go. So the first one that I will put in is Fantasma. Fantasma is definitely tier S because in terms of GVG and PvP, she's tier S because she is a super far range hero, and also her PvE is excellent in Hadum, so she's tier S, no doubt. And the second, let's say we do this one, Warlord, right? Warlord, after the Korean buff, his damage is insane now, and he can kill the boss in boss rush pretty fast. But he has super long super armor as well, but he is a melee, right? So, and it is hard for him to engage and disengage from the wall because he doesn't really have much mobility skill, but his damage is insane, so I'll put him the top tier list for tier B. Next we use Invoker, right? Invoker has very high skill damage percentage, and she's very mobile, super long super armor, and she has a grab, so in PvP and GVG she's superb, and as well as the PvE is excellent as well, so I'll put her in class tier S. For Reaper, right? Reaper is shit, right? Because her PvE sucks because she moves a lot with her spinning skill. Her GVG sucks too because she can engage into the fight, but it's super hard for her to go out of the fight, and she doesn't have any mobility skill, so it's hard to chase people, you know. Yeah, her PvP is good in arena because she has the invincible skill whereby she can cancel people camera lock, but that's all she has, so definitely she's tier C, right? Next we have Spirit Walker, right? Spirit Walker, she got buff in Korea. She got damage buff, attack buff, defense buff, stuff like that, all sort of buff, but I think she doesn't really have much mobility skill as well, and on top of that she's a melee hero, so definitely B class together with Warlord. Yeah, because yeah, we all know that her wolf is kind of useless as well, so yep, B class. Next we have the Lancer. Lancer is definitely tier S because her damage is just insane. She has one of the highest skill on damage percentage, and then she's excellent in GVG and PvP. She has good mobility skill, her dashing skill, and she has super long super armor. But one problem that she has is her PvE, because no matter how many skill you put in her skill slot, she was always use the normal attack, which I think is super crap. So just because of that, I think she get the lower tier in the tier S. And we have Invoker. Invoker to me is tier A, top, because a pro Invoker, I'm talking about a real pro, you can never touch them. No matter how much their CP is, even if they are 1k to 2k CP below you, if they are pro in arena, you cannot win them. You can't touch them. So actually I want to put Invoker in like S, number 1 S class, but then just because she is super hard to play, I'll give her an A. No, actually just put her S. Yep, this is my special tier list, so she is S tier. Yeah. Destroyer, even though Destroyer get buff in Korea, his attack animation is too long and his attack projection is too short. Some melee class has some mid-range skill, but Destroyer is just no hope, so tier C. But Destroyer is definitely better than Reaper because at least Destroyer is tanky. His skill has I would say a better super armor than Reaper after the buff in Korea, because they have this mechanism whereby he I think it's Ignite or something, I forgot. But he get a lot of buff after he used 5 skills. And it lasts for 10 seconds, something like that. Yeah, so Destroyer is top tier, class C. Next is Shy. I'm so sorry to say, but Shy is class C, no doubt. Shy is super useful in Guild War and PvE, but in terms of PvP content, Shy is shit. But if your guild is already very strong, it is very important to have Shy, because Shy can help your group to sustain longer in a war, right? If you are those players that is not, if you are those players that do not want to engage too much in the war, but is those that's more selfless type, you want to help your teammate more, please go to Shy. Yeah. Next is Dark Knight. Dark Knight PvE we all know is S tier, because he go into dark mist and run around. You can't catch him. It's super annoying, but his damage is quite low. I would say his skill damage is quite low. His PvE is not that great. His GVG is not that great either. So I'll put Dark Knight top tier. No, yeah, in the middle. Yeah, of class B. Yeah. Assassin. I know everybody will say class S, but it's actually no. Assassin to me is class A. Why? Because Assassin is a class whereby if you has very high CP, yes, class S, SSS, triple S. But if your CP is not that high, it's actually shit. Well, not that shit, but you can put class A at most, because his skill damage percentage is not that high. Even though he got a 20% follow-up damage, but that is only more beneficial if your CP is high. But Assassin is a class whereby you can, use the 11 skill, go and engage, use your super long super armor that jump up and down, deal damage. But after that, you are basically left with nothing. And if you are in a GVG, once you get caught or you get grabbed, you are dead. Yeah. So to me, Assassin is class A, top tier of class A though, just not class S. Next is Maewa. Maewa to me is class A as well, right? Because Maewa, after the buff, her super armor is super long, right? I don't know what's the name of the skill, but the one that she flied around and deal tons of damage. Before that, her PvP, she has a stun lock combo, and that is just abusive. She totally deserves in the class S. However, her GVG content is not that great, because she is a melee and her attack range is like a cone shape. It's not like a forward facing skill or 360 degrees skill. It's just like a little bit like Destroyer, but Maewa, Lotus has more mobility, right, than Destroyer. It is way more flexible, therefore she deserves to be in a class A. And the PvE aspect is good as well, so yeah, class A. Next is Musa. I don't know why doesn't receive any love from the developer. I know it's called Blade Master. Sorry, not Musa. Blade Master, the succession. She believe in class B as well. Yeah, because Blade Master didn't get buff. It's so sad. Yeah, and PvE he is okay. PvP, he's good, but the class that are in class A and class S definitely is better than Blade Master. That's why, yeah, the max hit he can belong to is in class B. Yep, too bad. Next is we have Nova. Yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, the reason why I use phone to record is because I don't have a good PC. So yeah, sorry about that. Nova is class. Let me think. Nova is definitely class top tier, class A. All right. She's good in everything, but one reason she can't go to class S is because her mobility sucks, right? She only has one dashing skill, and that's it. Yeah, she has the shield and the super armor and grab is excellent, but after that, it is hard for her to disengage from a battle, right? So, class A, yep, for sure. And the next we have is Grandmaster, right? Grandmaster to me is top tier class A as well. Grandmaster is S class for PvP, right? It is very quick. I think a good Grandmaster is untouchable as well. Too strong. In terms of GVG, some people might think that because he's melee, he can't do much. But I actually has a video on Grandmaster in Battlefield of the Sun. Grandmaster has some mid-range skill, and his skill is very high in damage, very short cooldown. Therefore, it is spammable. You can keep spamming the tornado kick. That's why Grandmaster is super awesome. But the only thing that make him can't go to S class is because of his PvE. Grandmaster PvE is really slow. So because of this factor, I can't give him to class A, man. Yeah, at best class A. Next we have Gladiator, right? Gladiator, after he got buffed, he's insane in PvE, and GVG he's super useful. PvP is quite fast as well, so I'll put him like the bottom of A tier. Yeah, because he has a shield. Actually, he's better than Maewa now. I mean Lotus, because he has a shield. A good Gladiator is unbeatable, right? Actually, sorry, let me just up his rank again. Yep, he belongs to the top 3 of A class. Okay, Wizard AM. AM is S class for sure. Why do I always tell my guild Archmage is S tier? Is because it is a class that doesn't need CP. You can be 1k CP, but if you go inside a guild war, you freeze it, you go into the stupid ice ball, even 20-30k CP get freeze, right? It's the best CC class, so it's definitely S class. Alright, now I think about it, I don't think Fantasma deserves S. I think Fantasma, yeah, somewhere here, yeah, A class. Next we have Titan. Titan has a lot of grab, right? But his damage is shit. So the most Titan get is B class, for sure. But of course, I think a little bit higher tier. Yeah, somewhere here. Because Titan receive a lot of buff from the developer, and they probably realize how stupid the class is, so they buffed it a lot of time. So because of this buff, he deserves to be in the top 2 of class B. Right. Next we have is is Lupa. Lupa is class C, without doubt. There's nothing she can do, right? There's nothing. I can't say a single shit right now. I can't think of any good thing about her. I mean, she can farm well in Hadum, but there's many other classes that can farm well in Hadum as well. She can't do much stuff in GVG. She can't do much stuff in PvP. She can't do much stuff in Black Sun, so C class. She is even more useless than Shy. At least Shy give buff to guildmate, but Lupa is hopeless. Yeah, hopeless. Next we have is Paladin. Paladin, after she get buff in the recent buff, she's God, right? A good Paladin is God, right? Yeah, Lancer is actually, oh my god, this is hard. I think Paladin is better than Lancer now. Yeah, definitely. Actually, I want to move the class of Windwalker down, because Windwalker, even though she is excellent, I realized one thing is that she is very squishy, right? She is very squishy, even though she has tons of mobility. I'll move her to like top 3 of class A. Yep, okay. Because if a Paladin were to fight against a Windwalker, high chance that a Paladin might win. No. Actually, yep, she's in middle. Oh wait, she's last. Alright. Okay, this is the list. Next we have Ranger. Ranger, I'm so sad, man. Like, Ranger is, her mobility is terrible. Her damage is all good because she's ranged. She can deal a lot of output damage, and in GVG she's very good. In PvP she's very good. But farming she's decent as well. She's just like a class that is an average of everything. Right? The only thing that she loses out in is her mobility. She doesn't have a skill which allows her to go far or to chase an enemy. So here. Yep. Here. Actually, the Musa recent upgrade is insane, so I'll give him an A class, but the bottom of an A class. Yep. The reason why Musa cannot win Lotus is because nobody can trade SA with Lotus, or I would say like face on with Lotus, because she go invincible. Her skill, I don't know what is the name. She go invincible. She has super armor, and she can't be grabbed. Stuff like that is crazy. So yeah, Warlord Awakening, Musa Awakening is below Lotus. Yep. Next we have Raven, right? Raven, a good Raven, without doubt. She is S class, 100%. In fact, she is like here. Yeah. Actually, AM. AM is somewhere here. The reason why AM, because AM we know is a brainless class. You just bam, the eyes ball, and not much skill is needed for AM. And the damage is being nerfed like crazy in Korean version. The reason why I said she belonged in S is because she's the best CC class. She is very good at crowd control. If a guild has a lot of AM, it's basically used to control the enemy, right? It's not really used to kill them. It's more on using the AM to stop the enemy from attacking, and the rest of the class, your guild member can push during the war. Yeah. Raven is everything. He has everything. He has mobility, he has damage, burst damage, he is good in GVG, good in PvP. The farming wise is a little bit bad, but yeah, she's S class, right? So if my guildmate want to change, Raven is good, but it is very difficult to play. Like, it's just like Invoker, right? If you can play super well in Invoker and in Raven, you are unbeatable. Next we have Berserker. Berserker is what? I thought I talked about Berserker before. Berserker is A class for sure. Alright, he has long super armor, he has dash skill, he's good in GVG, good in farming, good in PvP. His level 70 buff is insane, the instant heal, everything. Berserker definitely deserve top 3 A class. Now the warrior class get really strong because the buff gladiator, so yep. What else do I miss? I have everything, right? Archer, Fletcher. Oh, they do not have the thumbnail for Fletcher and Archer. To me, Fletcher and Archer is class A, but the bottom of class A. Everybody is crazy over Fletcher, but Fletcher is actually not that strong. He has high mobility. His damage is not that high, right? The skill damage percentage, we're talking about that, not about CP, right? And well, if you play well in arena, it is very useful, but I don't know, I find him very, like, how to say it, like, very easy to counter by a lot of class, right? Because there's a standard skill that he always uses, the one that he jump into the sky and shoot 3 times. I'm talking about Fletcher, and the one that is, I don't know which skill is it, he jump up and then he can fly quite far, like a dodge. So, to be fair, Fletcher is still a very mobile class. I'll give him top A class, right? But Archer is definitely lower. I don't have a thumbnail for Archer, but Archer will belong in tier B, right? Archer will be in tier B, somewhere either after or before Blade Master, right? Archer is only good in PvP, right? GVG and PvP. Archer is only good in PvE, right? In GVG and PvP, Archer is useless. The range is too short. The skill is not painful at all. The skill damage percentage is too low, so useless, right? So here goes our tier list, right? Oh yeah, one more. What is this? Prime Rose. Yes, this is the class that I'm gonna change to, right? It is one of the shittest class in BDM, right? Shittest, class C, right? Class C, worse than Shy, because its super armor is super short, right? Its super armor is just a dashing skill, right? It's not like Lotus, it's not like Berserker, it's not like any other class. It's the shittest class, right? It's GVG and PvP is crap, right? But there's a reason why I changed to this class, the shittest class in BDM, and I will tell you in the next video, right? Thank you everybody for watching my tier list, and to be honest, this is a tier list that's just my opinion and what I want to tell my guildmate, right? So try your best, right? Try your best to understand from my perspective, and hope you have a good day. Goodbye.